This is... Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline.
They've outplayed this team twice so far with 2 more games left in the season series. The big question is, can they extend their streak tonight?
Yeah, they've been looking forward to this one. They've had their number so far this season. They've got nothing but confidence when it comes to this matchup.
James can't get it to go. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Toronto. With a healthy roster, the Nets got off to a good start last year, Richard.
Yeah, they were 9-10, playing good ball, but a few injuries, notably one to Cam Thomas, really shut down their season. And the Nets went 6-22 after the All-Star break.
Shot's good by James.
Soft touch on the floater from James. It's impressive how well he can adjust his mechanics to almost any situation.
To the middle. Pass to Miller. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Brooklyn with the ball. And here's Bryant outside. And he can't get that one. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double team him often, saying, quote, "We want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there." Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Now, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Here's Yao. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Brooklyn making a switch here. And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 3. James with the ball. Giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Driving to the basket, and it's James with the jam.
And James is terrifying on this drive, especially when you give him a launching pad.
There's the screen. Here's Doncic. Down low. Yao. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Yao's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Pass to Bryant. James outside. Clock at 6. Inside. It's stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Here's Miller. Knocks down the triple. Miller's got 7 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Williams with the screen. Here's Bryant. Rebound by the Raptors.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Pass to Yao. Now here's Doncic. They set the pick. 4-3. Rebounded by LeBron.
And lockdown defense against one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
And Williams punches it home.
He had a huge height advantage there and did not mess around.
Pass to Miller. Back to Doncic.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. And he hammers in the reverse slam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
Pass to Yao. Here's Buzelis. James with a steal. And here's Bryant outside. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's the Raptors up one. And the 15. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide." Back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
He drops it from range.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Irving looking around. Softly drops in the floater.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Outside Reed. Pass to Buzelis. And he dunks it down.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
And it's Irving off the drive. Good chance here for Vucevic. Reed with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
To the paint. A slam dunk by Reed.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Toppin. And Doncic has got the ball here for Toronto. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. And here's Miller. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, here's Doncic. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 10.
Yeah, just a great feel by Miller. Getting in there for the board and putting it right back up.
And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Here's Sexton. Lopez, the screen. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
And that's what you can expect from one of the greatest shooters of all time. He's just got unlimited range.
James deciding where to go with it. To end the run. LeBron James with the flush.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. And so here is Toronto. Thompson with a screen. Here's Sexton. On the wing, Sexton. 5 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post. Sexton's got his first bucket in this one.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Tyson. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Bryant, right side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
That's on Brook Lopez.
Team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Bryant.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside Sexton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 13.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's Bryant outside. And again, it's the Nets missing. Toppin with a steal. Carter from outside. Buries it from 3. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Raptors out in front, up 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Toronto leading by 10. Doncic is doubled. Pass to Buzelis. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Irving. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Irving's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
Here's Yao. And a 2-handed jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. Miller outside. This one for 3. Williams grabs the board.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Back to Bryant. From deep. Goes back up. Good on the shot. Bryant's got 11.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Here's Doncic. He's got 5. Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Yao. Williams grabs the board.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Here's Bryant. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Yao. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. 12 points for him.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Pass to Bryant. Now here's Williams. Back to Bryant. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Irving. Now Williams. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the Raptors making a change here. Toronto leading by 6. The 3 is up. On target from range.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere. Strong from beyond the arc.
And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you, Brian.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Dunn outside. Here's Miller. No good with the triple. Nets trail by 11. Right side, Irving. Dunn with a steal. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Buzelis. The shot from the low post is good. Buzelis has gotten 4 this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Raptors making a switch here. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
And slam dunk by James.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Raptors. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Nets trail by 11. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Sexton misses.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That'll be a second foul of the game. There's 25 seconds left in the third. James outside. Here's LeBron. Reed with the rebound. Raptors lead by 9. And here's Sexton. He has 7. Thompson outside. 1 second left. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nets trail by 11. Bryant outside. And he drives in. Here's the 3. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Miller, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors. Raptors lead by 13. Pass to Buzelis. Fires for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Walker's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Doncic. Walker pulls down the board.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
It's stolen by Dunn. Here's Doncic. Can't hit from in close.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
After all these years, LeBron still has the fire, willing to do the dirty work.
From the arc. Again, Doncic missing.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Oh, an emphatic putback by LeBron James. James.
Look, everybody always wants to compliment LeBron James on the glass. Well, he should be. He's huge, but he knows how to use that body effectively.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Nets making a change here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Yeah, the versatility of Walker. Can play back to the basket and get out and run. I mean, that combination is tough to find.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Lots of room. Ooh, he needed it, and he got it. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight. And just an important basket. I mean, especially with their lead dwindling.
Oh, it misses. Raptors lead by 4. Miller outside. Shoots a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
On the wing, Bryant. James outside. 19-footer is good.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Now Doncic. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Now Irving. Here's Vucevic. He fires. Oh, a good call with the jump hook.
He's been in the league long enough that late game moments do not scare Nikola Vucevic.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
James. Now Vucevic. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Vuce, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, an answer slam.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
James jams it home.
Are we even surprised at this point? Like, this is what he does. Like, he just shows up. Clutch. Oh, it's clutch time? All right, here you go.
That free throw, good from James.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
And they doubled up Doncic. Miller. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Puts up the tray. Oh, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And so Toronto takes the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. Here's Jordan. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Levine for three. Sinks the tray. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test. What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
From deep, Jordan. They get it back. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
The sure stroke of Vucevic when he added that three-point shot in his sixth season. He has loads of trust in his jumper.
Jordan goes in. Good on the shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the evening. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Bryant. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Brooklyn with the ball. Here's James. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Holmgren, right side. On the wing, Levine. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now here's Bryant, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Now here's Barrett. And he drives in. And he jams it home with authority.
When Barrett is playing with confidence, he's all about getting downhill and applying pressure on that rim.
Bryant outside. Let's go with a three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Down low. It's stolen by James. To the inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Christie.
Philadelphia substitution. Number 00, Royce O'Neal.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Barrett. From outside the arc. Counted. All three of his attempts have gone in.
And there's R.J. Barrett helping to space the floor for this offense.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Now here's Jordan. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Pass to Williams. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Here's Levine for three. And the 76ers another three.
I just love the ball movement.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Brooklyn shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Christie.
And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. To end the run. And Kyrie Irving good for three.
And Irving showing you his versatility. You can play him on or off the ball.
Inside. Bailey. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Philadelphia leading by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. That one goes in.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Pick by Vucevic. Back to Irving. Pass to Tyson. Back to Irving. Over Bamba. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Vassell's shot is good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you, B.A.
Making the commitment. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Irving, and it's Holmgren with a rebound.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Right side, Levine. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Christie. Vucevic with it. He's picked up by Levine. Back to Vucevic. Outside Christie. Clock at 6. Here's Irving. Smith with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 7. Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis. But with that touch and finishing ability, if Irving gets that close, it is over.
Pass to Levine. Here's the three. Nails it from three. Levine's got 9 points.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
And it's Irving missing.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so the timeout by Jordy Fernandez here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. James deciding where to go with it. Here's Bryant inside. Back to James. James from distance. Easy work.
And one way to stretch a career, taking more shots from outside. LeBron, the ageless one, knows it well.
Stolen by Carter. Bryant with it. Beasley covers. And the jam by Walker.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Nets trailed by 7. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of this game. That one drops for him.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Sixers lead by 5. 1:07 left in the second period. Barrett. And that one is hammered home.
Well, R.J. Barrett right there playing with an edge. I want to see more of that from him.
Here's Bryant inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
And that's a veteran move from the young fella, as Holmgren draws contact on that shot.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Both free throws good from Holmgren.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Bryant outside. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. Carter, good.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
19 seconds left in the first half. Hits the trifecta. Levine's got 6 here in the quarter.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Pass to Carter. James outside. Williams with the screen. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
James, outside. The kick out to Walker. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Carter from outside. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
To the middle. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Brooklyn making a switch here. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Just 5 to shoot. Jordan, a good look. Kobe grabs the miss.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Walker's shot is off.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Those who worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
And stolen by Barrett. Fast break, Philadelphia. And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Bryant outside. And stolen by Barrett. Levine with it. Irving picks him up. It's stolen by Irving. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To win the cold spell. No good on the layup.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
From deep, Jordan buries it from 3. Jordan's got 9. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel at any sport. Do you agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Holmgren. Vucevic's shot is off. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Jordan goes in. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the technical free throw is good. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Philadelphia leading by 10. 50 seconds left in the third. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 7 points in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Right wing. Here's Tyson. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Defense is paying a lot of attention to Kyrie, and that will open up assist opportunities.
Beasley outside. 20 feet out. Williams grabs the board.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. "19 seconds left in the third quarter."
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Pass to Levine. Over Christie. The Sixers with another miss. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Philadelphia leading by 8. And here's Jordan. Outside Levine. Back to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3. Oh, the long-range prowess of Levine.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And that one drops for him. Smith's got his first basket of the night.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Pass to Vucevic. Driving in. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
That's trailed by 11. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. To hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Back to Jordan. For 3. Brooklyn with the board.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky on this that one.
Williams with the screen. Irving. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And that's what makes Irving so deadly in the two-man game. His ability to change pace.
Picked by Smith. Now Jordan. Here's Levine. Smith. Williams rips down the board. James outside. Now pass to Williams. Irving outside. Beyond the arc. Williams. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
That's what he wanted!
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's the pass to Williams.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Personal foul. Team seconds.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Mark Williams.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that trims the lead to 6.
Well, that's the problem, playing catch-up at the end. Every point matters, but at least it wasn't an empty trip.
Here's Smith. Jordan with it. Barrett. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Well, you got to hit Barrett harder than that if you want to stop him from scoring. That's light work for him.
Irving looking it over. Williams with the screen. Now James. And stolen by Barrett. Jordan goes in. Oh, the shot is off. Nets trailed by 8. On the wing, Williams. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Now Levine. 6 to shoot. Barrett.
You can't blame the defender there, trying to prevent an easy one for Barrett.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's Brooklyn.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
Jordan with it. Irving picks him up. Now Barrett. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th. Smith outside. Jordan goes in. Oh, he jammed it.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
Mark Williams.
The free throw drops for Williams. Here's Jordan. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. And they barely... the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And Brooklyn with possession here, following the score by Dallas. And it's Irving missing. Pass to Jackson. Here's Garnett. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Well, there's a reason this is the four-time NBA rebounding champion, KG, to the offensive glass.
Screen by James. Irving. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Had about a minute gone in the first quarter. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Fox. He has 6. Here's Garnett. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Stolen by Jones. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Now here's Fox. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Dallas shooting their first foul shot of the night. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Just 4 to shoot.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
James inside. The kick out to Walker. Bryant in the high post. Can they get it? And then Bryant with the dunk.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Garnett no good. Nets trail by 9. They swipe it. On the wing, Wallace. To the middle. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, this is Mark Williams' comfort zone. Foul line and down. Excellent job capitalizing.
And it's Fox penetrating. And Fox powers it home.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. Guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Inside. Pass to Jackson. Here's Garnett. Shot clock at 5. No good with the triple.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Now here's Bryant. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Now checking in for Brooklyn.
27 seconds left in the first quarter here.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Pass to Garnett. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Garnett's got 9.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's Dallas now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Their entire... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Back to Moody. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Launches a 3. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Deflected. Right wing. Here's Black. And he buries his first look.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Wallace's shot is good.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Irving attacking, and it's good for 2.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Wallace outside. From the arc. Drains the triple. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Kept alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Doris, we've said it before. Kyrie Irving has some of the best handles this game has ever seen. What makes him so good?
BA, to me, you can tell Kyrie has had a basketball in his hands from his earliest years. There is just a comfort, whether he's in traffic or if there's multiple defenders being sent in his direction. Under duress of heavy pressure, it's like Kyrie Irving sees nothing but the rim in front of him. He's truly incredible.
And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. .149 left in the first half of this one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, team. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." BA?
Thank you, Allie. Fox outside. To the wing, right side. Stolen by Bryant. Pass to Toppin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Anthony Black.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
Dallas leading by 15. 50 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 10.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And Fox powers it home.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
Bryant on the drive. Pass to Toppin. The 3. Rebounded by Fox.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Black, no good.
Oh, he missed a chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it's Dallas liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Brooklyn with the ball. Down by 15. Outside Irving. And Irving has got the ball here for the Nets. Pass to James. Just 2 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Oh, that's a great block. Jackson protecting the house.
The Mavericks lead by 15. Fox on the take. And it's Fox with the jam.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Garnett. Up and in from the low block. Garnett's got 11 points.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
Yep, that one goes.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Down low. Pass to Jones. Back to Wallace. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Fox outside. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, posterizing defenders for over 2 decades now, Garnett. Yeah, he can still do this.
Irving for 3. On target from range. He's got 9.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Jones, his shot is good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Irving for 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Wallace outside. Back to Fox. Jones feels it out. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Vucevic. Back to James. Now here's Vucevic. 3-pointer, no good. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Both teams will make substitutions. Dallas leading by 18. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Bryant outside. Driving inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Pass to Holland. Toppin with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, the anticipation of Obi Toppin on that one. Gets the steal, gets him out in transition.
There's the double team with Carter. Here's Moody. Back to Black. Stolen by Carter. Driving in. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
They set a pick. And so it's Dallas going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time for
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Bryant, no good.
Well, contests the shot, rips down the rebound. That is a complete defensive possession.
Back to Fox. To the inside. And Vucevic over to help. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again. Garnett. Vucevic with a steal. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Wallace misses. Nets trail by 14. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Garnett no good. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
Well, a point guard's responsibility in part in today's NBA, get their guys going. And Kyrie Irving doing just that.
Pass to Garnett. And here's Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
To the middle. Nice work inside from James.
Oh, I like their execution in the second half. They're keeping this game competitive.
Here's Fox. Here's Jackson. Oh, the stuff!
Smart move by Fox off the pick and roll, passing to a ready scorer.
Irving fires! Knocks down the trifecta.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his third triple.
On the wing, Fox. Here's Jackson. It's stolen by James. Bryant on the drive. Takes it inside. Irving! It's money from deep.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. When he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Fox outside. Here's Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit it.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Shot's no good.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
James rips down the board. Brooklyn with the ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2. We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Well, should any of us be surprised if they need a bucket? LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Fox feeling it out a bit. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Showing again why he's a champion, rising to the challenge.
Bryant outside. Williams. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Wow, big bucket by Mark Williams. That's a confidence booster.
Stolen by Bryant. Here's James. Oh, LeBron hammers it down.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
It's stolen by Irving. Bryant with it. Here's the pass to Williams. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look if that's at all possible.
Here's Irving. Stolen by Jackson. Stolen by Bryant. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.